You got to understand that some of the people out here are just straight up possessed by demons, and you've got to move accordingly. And especially when you are practicing purity and you're going through a fire of refinement, you best believe the attention addicts are going to be out to play. The demons are going to be out to play, buddy, okay? And this Semen Retention Sunday episode, I want to talk about attention addicts and why attention addicts are drawn to you when you're on semen retention. Because I see a lot of people saying, like, you know, why am I attracting more Jezebels when I'm on retention? Or why am I going through so many more trials of lust when I'm on retention? You know, wasn't this way when I was trying to just get at anything that I could get my hands on? It's like, well, yeah, that's what happens when you go through the fire of refinement. And this is kind of the weird way that the universe works too, you know. It's like, as soon as you don't want something, sometimes it's there. And as soon as you want something, sometimes it's not there. And sometimes when you get something, you want more of it. Like, it's just kind of the way humans work as well. But the way that the spiritual laws work is that if you're able to let something go, that's when things usually come. And I've seen that time and time again in my life. But specifically with the attention addicts, I want to give you a metaphor and an example of why they're drawn to you. You ever walked into a room and there's a whole bunch of lights on the ceiling or something like that, right? But there's that one light that is a little bit brighter and shining a little bit brighter than all the others. Maybe the lighting is a bit better too. Like, you just stand under it and for some reason it looks a little better. Think about going to the gym, for example. Like, if you go to the gym and there's that one light that looks really good, you know, for you, like the lighting is just perfect. And the lighting isn't as great everywhere else, but there's still light there. Well, think about this. Humans and life, all of life itself, is... Holy moly. Is that a snake? Anyways, I think it's just a garden snake or something, but I've never seen a snake over here before. All right. But anyways, so as soon as you walk in, the light source, right? You see the light sources are all connected to each other. It's the same electric grid. That's the way life works. Okay, that's the way life works. And just watching that snake, just watching that snake over there, which is interesting because, you know, this is the moving as wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove, right? So, and that's what Jesus says to do. And especially on semen retention, that's what you're going to be doing. But if you're all, like, if all of life is connected to this electric grid, okay, if all of life is connected to this electric grid of life, and the only thing that you can really do to stand out is to really shine brighter. But we're all connected to the same source. That's what you need to understand, is we're all part of that source of creation. We're all part of life. But there's going to be certain things that make you stand out sometimes more so than the others. And on semen retention, you're going to be that big light bulb that everybody looks good under, like so to speak, right? I'm not necessarily saying that you're above them or anything like that. I'm just saying that because you have self-discipline, because you have self-awareness, because you yourself are just shining brighter, you're going to be different. You're going to stand out a little bit. And these attention addicts are drawn to you for that reason, because they want to be shining like you. They want to be seen like you're being seen. But the thing is their light is not that bright because they've intentionally dimmed themselves. It's like they've intentionally unlocked themselves from the grid. And so now that their light is flickering, they want to go try and steal your light because they don't know how to fix theirs. They don't know that purity and self-discipline and anything of the sorts will actually get you into a place where you'll be able to move better and live more fully by living in a way that is in accordance to God's laws, statutes, and commandments. And so I guess I'm gonna have to move up a little bit here, keep the light going, but they want to be seen in the way that you're being seen. They want to be the light. But the thing is we are not the light. We are the light bearers. And Jesus said that we would be like a light shining on the hill that cannot be dimmed. That is what you're going to be like when you are on retention. And the reason being is because you're more in touch with who you are. You're more relationship-wise with the Creator. It's stronger than ever. I cannot tell you how many times in the past, well, since May of 2022, since I've been on specifically semen retention, where I've been tested by attention addicts. It's literally countless. And at this point, like within seconds, I'll be able to recognize if this woman is an attention addict or not, just by the way that she's looking at me or by the way that she's behaving. If she has a lot of anxiety, usually like a little bit of anxiety and nervousness is okay, but if she's like really anxious about me, then that tells me that she's trying to get his attention from any guy as much as possible. And it really is like you're this celebrity energy on semen retention. Like spiritual wise, you have a celebrity energy. You have this aura about you that people don't even understand themselves why they're drawn to you. The attention addicts just feel drawn to you because they want to shine like you, but they don't really know like why you are the way that you are. They don't know what exactly it is about you that gives you this specific edge where you walk around and snake's back. You walk around and you are operating like fully loaded. You are fully ready to go, and you can be going from super chill to highly aggressive if you needed to at any point in time, because your senses are heightened. I swear that's something that has actually happened on semen retention, where it's like my senses are heightened. And it's actually, I don't even think that it's actually that, now that I think about it. It's not necessarily that the senses are heightened. It's that they are actually calibrated to the way that they ought to be. They're actually calibrated to where they need to be. It's like your instincts and your intuition are finally operating on all cylinders. Woo, that sun is bright. It's good. It's good. I like the sun, but man, that sun is bright. But that's the way that you're going to be. You're just going to be, some people are going to be blinded by your light too. And that's what the attention addict is drawn to, because they just want to be seen by everybody. And a lot of these women out here are going to try to take advantage of you. They're going to try to take advantage of your light. And the best thing that you can do with an attention addict is to not give them attention. Like, I'm not saying be a complete asshole or anything like that, but if you want to be just kind, cordial, and professional and direct, that's just fine. You don't need to be any, but you don't like, the people don't deserve or are owed respect from you if you don't, like, how do I say this? God commands us to love unconditionally to all of life, but he does not command us to respect somebody that doesn't need to be respected, that cannot be respected. And the reason for that is because some people are operating from a vein of wickedness. Some people are operating from a vein of misconception and confusion, and they want confusion to be the directive for their lives so that they can take control of other people. And it's just not right. It's just not right. So when dealing with the attention addict, the most important thing that you can do, especially as a man, is to make a covenant with God with your eyes and ask God to help you refrain from edging. Anybody that's in the semen retention community or understands that knows that edging, what edging is you're basically lusting with your eyes. You're being haughty with your eyes. And so if you can make a covenant with God with your eyes, then you'll be fine and you'll be good. Now, with that being said, I hope this message was useful and insightful. And if you want to learn more about semen retention or how to self-discipline, be sure to check out the Regal Change Academy in the description box below. You can join the free Discord or go to the actual school academy, and there will be some ways that you can learn about semen retention. There's going to be a whole group of guys and gals that are practicing purity, and so that's going to be a good way for you to really connect with people that are like-minded and are on a similar path. And with that being said, peace be with you. Until next time.